I
Yeah.
feel that um, finally in life, I can dare to dream big.
Hi, Tejasswi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us for this chat.
Thank you for having me.
Right. So, I think beginning the interview, I just have to ask you in a line, if you could tell me how your life has changed after Big Boss, what would you say in one line?
I think it all just feels surreal. So I've just not had the time to just sit back and think about my journey and how life has really just changed. I think I'm just taking it all in.
Hmm.
Whatever's happening, the kind of changes that have been happening, I really am just thankful to God, and I'm just keeping busy. And yeah, that really has always been the kind of person I am, and I just love to keep doing my job. So that is pretty much what I'm focusing on, just doing my job. That's it.
Okay. And which is great, and I think it's also showing that your fans are loving it because you have so many fans, and you also get tapped wherever you go. So after being in the house for so long, isolated, and then after coming out, you're just bombarded with this people and attention. Is it overwhelming, or are you enjoying that?
I've gotten used to a lot of cameras around me inside the Big Boss house, so it's nothing new to be honest. But
Yeah.
but then again, I would love a little privacy when it comes to my house,
Hmm.
especially when I've been packed literally till my living room. Like
Oh
yesterday
God.
was like they literally like opened my door and they were almost inside my house.
Hmm.
So that was a little too much,
Yeah.
but otherwise, I think I'm more than thankful for all the love that I've received,
Yeah.
and to be very honest, um, I do understand people have been wanting to see what I've been up to and what I do.
Correct.
And unlike other people who do get spotted, like, let's just say
Hmm.
outside a restaurant or outside a salon or outside a gym or, stuff like that, I've not had the chance to go to,
Hmm.
like, hit the gym or
Yeah.
go to a salon or even just go to a normal dinner or whatever with anybody.
Hmm.
So going to the shoot and coming back home are legit like the only two things that I do.
Yeah.
So I feel like where else are these people supposed to spot me? You
Yeah.
cannot blame them. So
Hmm.
I do understand and I do feel bad, but then I don't know what to do either because not all the time I'm looking the best. Especially yesterday, I had this whole sequence where they painted me black. So
Okay.
I literally took a shower inside my vanity.
Ji.
I'm just walking out of my shoot like no makeup, no hair done, nothing, and like my usual day. All of a sudden, I see like oh okay, like so many people, and
Yeah.
it was crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Like it can be a little surprising at times, but I don't completely blame them. At the same time, I want a little privacy, and at the same time, I do love all the love. So I'm confused.
I
I
think it's
don't know what I
this
want.
dilemma.
Yeah, I don't know what I want. Yeah.
Okay, and but like you said, people want to know what you're doing and where you're going and stuff. So, any specific like out after you came back home from the show, was there any specific incident that you remember where you realized that popularity has gone another level?
Oh yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. So of course, the first day I got out of the house, the
Hmm.
same evening I went to Balaji office, the
Yeah.
Balaji building, and a lot of cameras came there, which was obvious. And I was like, I'm going for a meeting. They're obviously going to spot me because I'm doing Nagin.
Yeah.
I didn't take it very seriously. It was me and Karan, getting out for the first time. Blah blah blah. Okay, then uh, so there used to be this spot where I used to go and eat pasta all the time during my college.
Okay.
And it is like a very basic place where you sit outside the restaurant on a chair and table
Hmm.
and you eat your pasta. Like, it's a very basic place.
Correct.
So I was just eating there and I'm just eating a pasta, okay? And I just am crossing the street and getting in the car and they start spotting us. And I'm like, what? What? Like, I didn't know they were going to spot us like crossing the road, like, and
True.
after I've just finished eating a pasta, and it's crazy how it's kind of upsetting at the same time that I cannot do all the things that I used to
Hmm.
usually do during my college times, or I have to be extremely discreet about it, or probably just like do a takeaway, which I hate. I want to sit in these places
And
and
you
I
love
want to eat.
food. From what I know, you love
I
food.
love food. I love food. I love
Uh,
food more than anything in the world. So that day I realized that was crazy, and
yeah.
then now I don't blame
Sounds
all
like a,
these actors going to 5 star,
yeah.
because you really cannot go anywhere else.
True.
I'm sure they all want to eat street side pani puri. They just can't. I
Yeah.
know it. I know they want to. I know.
So, but it must be interesting also, like amazing also, like you got the show before you even came out, and like your life has
Yeah.
just been, you've been only working. So how does it feel, like this phase of your life, that it's dedicated just to work? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I love this phase of my life. I mean, what else would you want it to be dedicated it to, other than your work, other than your family, other than your love,
Yeah.
other than with the guy you want to be with, and the kind of show and the producer and the channel you want to be with. So it really couldn't have gotten better. And also the kind of love that I have been getting, I feel like my journey's just begun.
True.
I really do feel like like I can see myself on a big screen now. I
Yeah.
feel that in life I can dare to dream big.
It's such a
I
sweet.
can, yeah, I can feel like a massive producer would finally see it in me, that and not just look at me as a daily soap actress, or just as a Big Boss winner, or like, I think that is something that a Nagin also gives you, I think,
Yeah.
or a platform like Big Boss gives you. But also, I do kind of want to take pride in the fact that I have worked hard
Yeah.
in the show, or I am working hard in the show that I'm a part of now, at the show that I won, and everything. And it's high time I really this all starts paying off, man. Like,
We're sure. We're sure it will,
so I really feel like I feel like I can start dreaming a little big. Yeah.
That's amazing. And I'm sure your fans can't wait to watch more of you, because it's very evident, the kind of love they have for you. It's very visible on social media, wherever you go also. So that's incredible to see. And, like you mentioned, like besides work, love is also is something, the part of your life that has been spoken about a lot. How is that
Yeah.
going for you since you and Karan left the Big Boss house?
It's been going great. I think I love him because he is this person I never really expected him to be, or was never expected by anybody in the country to be like.
Yeah.
Or I don't honestly even think he expected himself to be the person that he is right now.
Yeah.
Uh, and I love that. I love how much he values me, because I've kind of got this side out.
Yeah.
And I am so happy that he could meet this side of his, because the Karan Kundrra that he is and has received so much love all these years that he's obviously worked and been
Yeah.
a part of the industry. He's even more than that.
Yeah.
He's so much more than that. There's so much inside him. There's so much love inside him that he has, you know,
It's come out now.
the ability to give,
Mhm.
and I'm so happy to be at the receiving end. I feel so lucky that I could get this crazy side, and this crazy side of his came out
Hmm.
with me, and I feel damn lucky. I'm very happy.
That-
I think we're both mad people. We're crazy.
So, is there anything specific, that was totally unexpected, like a side of him that you realized, that you're now realizing and love?
Uh, a lot of times in a relationship, you feel a certain way, and it's kind of difficult to express because the other person's so different from you.
Yeah.
The other person will not be able to understand because the other person doesn't go through the same feeling. So, even if you kind of say it out, a lot of times people cannot understand it. So, a lot of times it gets very difficult for you to express it or make the other person understand because the other person doesn't feel or go through the same feeling. I don't think that's the case with me and Karan because we're so similar that the way I feel and the way I react, he completely gets it. He completely gets it because he would feel and react exactly like that.
Yeah.
Which is something I love so much because finally I feel like I've found somebody to who I don't even have to explain how I feel because he feels exactly the same and he reacts exactly the same. And so like I just said, like I really do feel like a very lucky girl.
That's
and I feel
incredible.
he's also. It's just that there's too many talks about how he's the best boyfriend in the world, so I'm kind of just pitching myself in. Or I think he's also very.
Yes, I totally agree. He definitely is. And we can all only, hope to receive a love like that. So it's very cute and very sweet to see both of you. And there is a lot of conversation, around also you guys getting married. Your fans just want you all to get married as soon as possible. But while
I'm just going to hide my Karan.
But like while that
note,
is
the Kangan. Okay.
going to while that is going to take a bit, I suppose, because you're busy. Have you ever thought about the kind of proposal you want, or if that's happened? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I think Karan's really thought a lot about the kind of proposal he wants.
Okay.
To make or do whatever. So he's like, I'm doing it for the first time in my life, and I hope for the last time. So I'm gonna make it big and special. And he's like, you're gonna have to wait, and like you're gonna have to wait till you get done with Nagin, because and I'm like, why? It has to be perfect. It has to be this. It has to be that. It has to be. And I'm like, okay, babe.
I think he's.
So I think he's really thought of what all he wants to do. So I think the proposal's a lot more important to him than me, or even the answer if it's a yes or a no. He doesn't care. The proposal has to be big.
The answer is a yes. We all hope.
How do you know that? No, you never know. You never know.
We shall see, depending on the proposal, huh?
Oh yeah, depending on the proposal.
Nice. Now it's a little like challenge for him.
Yes.
That's great. Okay.
I like that. I like that.
I'm glad I'm a part of this now in a little way. I've made myself.
Yes, of course. I get so many ideas with these interviews and all these people being like, "What are you getting on this day? What is happening on that? What do you should do? You should do that." I'm like, really? Thanks. Yeah, थोड़ी तो कान की कच्ची हुई.
Okay, one last question. Tejasswi, so looking back, from your journey and your experience at the Big Boss house, what is the one thing maybe or anything that you feel like you would have done differently? Is there anything like that?
Nothing at all.
Okay, great.
I mean, I won the show. कुछ तो सही किया होगा यार.
That's true. That's true.
Why would I want to change anything about my journey?
Great.
Or like not win the show? No. I'm very happy with my journey. I'm very happy with the outcome. I'm very happy with the result. I'm very happy I met Karan. I'm very happy the way we are together. I'm very happy the way we fought, and I'm very happy and very proud of all the things that I stood up for very strongly, the way I spoke about it. I'm extremely happy and very proud of my mistakes as well. I take pride in everything because that made me all the more human. That made me all the more relatable to people. And if today people love me, it's not because they see a star in me. It's because they see a friend in me.
Correct.
They see a girl next door in me. They see this somebody jo apni hai.
Huh.
You know, they see somebody, jo, yeah, we want her to succeed and be the star. They don't look at me like, oh, she's sick. No, they look at me like, this is a buddy, and we
Hmm.
gotta make sure she makes it.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that people can relate to me,
That's incredible.
and it's incredible. And incredibility, sorry, relatability is something that people
Hmm.
crave.
Yeah.
I'm
True.
so glad I have that. And I would never want to change that about myself. I would urge people to never change that about themselves. This plastic world is not forever. It's a very near death. Real people, they stay.
Thank you so much for taking the time out and doing this. Next time, I'm hoping
Thank
we do this with you and Karan. That will be something I
you.
think I would love to do,
Absolutely.
especially.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Tejasswi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.